In the Menendez brothers case, family members are pushing for their release before Thanksgiving as the Los Angeles DA considers recommending them for resentencing in the 1989 murders of their parents. Juju Chang here with the story. Good morning, Juju.
Good morning, George. It's a remarkable gathering, actually. It's the Menendez brothers, family, and loved ones doubling down on their first real glimmer of hope for freedom in 35 years after being sentenced to life in prison without parole. Much of that new hope is sparked by a new generation and a newly informed older generation who believe the brothers have been punished enough. This morning, the family of the Menendez brothers, the duo who shot and killed their parents inside their Beverly Hills home and skyrocketed to infamy, are renewing their push for the brothers' freedom.
Too much punishment. They were punished just by being with that man all those years and having their mother ignore it.
Nearly 24 relatives set to gather in Los Angeles tomorrow, putting pressure on the district attorney to officially recommend resentencing in their case. Was this a miscarriage of justice?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely it was a miscarriage of justice.
Lyle and Eric Menendez, who were 21 and 18 at the time of the murders, say they suffered from years of abuse at the hands of their father and feared for their own lives.
I wanted to die. In a way, I did not protect Lyle.
A new documentary and a separate drama series by Netflix propelling the case into the spotlight for a new generation, adding to the growing calls for freedom.
We're not saying that there was anything wrong with the original trial. We have been given evidence.
In a stunning announcement earlier this month, LA County DA George Gascon saying his office is reevaluating the murder case in light of new evidence, including a letter Eric wrote to a cousin 8 months before the murders, detailing the alleged abuse. Gascon telling me any recommendation for resentencing would take into account their decades already served behind bars and their behavior while there.
Do you think the Menendez brothers will walk free someday?
Given the totality of the circumstances, I don't think that they deserve to be in prison until they die, okay? I don't believe that.
Comedian and actress Rosie O'Donnell telling me she sees herself as a big sister to Lyle and Eric, visiting them on multiple occasions.
Do you believe the Menendez brothers have been rehabilitated?
They have gotten college degrees, they have helped people dying, they have done palliative care, they've worked with guide dogs.
But there are still those who believe the brothers belong behind bars.
I think it's all nonsense. I think Lyle Menendez is one of the world's greatest, most accomplished liars.
The next step is for all of that evidence to go into a courtroom, for a judge to hold a hearing and ultimately decide on the outcome. If a defendant is resentenced and their sentence is changed from their original conviction, it's going to be up to the judge.
Now, the LA district attorney told me that he plans to make this recommendation in October, within the next couple of weeks. And both their defense attorney, Mark Garagos, and their family told me they are cautiously optimistic. And their biggest wish, of course, is that the brothers will be home to celebrate their aunt's 93rd birthday for Thanksgiving. And of course, we'll have much more on Impact by Nightline's Menendez brothers, Monsters or Victims, beginning streaming on Hulu on Thursday.
A lot of people watching this.
And a lot of people with opinions.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Juju, thanks so much.